Bing bada boom bang, bing bong. We're dead. Everyone's dead. Hello, everybody. I'm wearing glasses today because we're being very smart. Hello, let me get music playing. Hello, good evening. Okay, now that we have music playing, we can be serious. I am in fact wearing glasses today because class is in session. This is a very serious stream. So serious. Okay. Hi, Brum. Hello, Brum. Hi, hello, good evening, good afternoon. Fun fact, I don't know if anybody knows this. Ready to take notes? Good, because we're gonna need to take so many notes. Anyway. Let me, Okay. So, fun fact, I don't know, this is a really old fun fact, but it's a fun fact to me. The original reason that I got viral on the internet is because I'm capital T, the Dream SMP family tree. Am I proud of that fact? No, but it is a fact that was my first time ever going viral was for that shit. And unfortunately, I've had the chronic issue of making family trees for like every fandom I'm in ever since. It's chronic, it's a problem. There's thunder outside, it's really loud, but we're persevering. I do my best. It's been going great. I'm very excited. I'm very, this is gonna be very fun. Stucky? For a Stucky? Don't call me that. Back in my day, you were called a Homestuck, not a Stucky. That was for the MCU because they had that whole ship. I think it's Steve and Bucky. Anyways, I'm not in the MCU. I don't know what's happening. Hem. But this is an important stream because I have important things to say, and those important things are, I've chronically been watching Ryan Gosling movies. Ectobiological cognitohazard. I'm just saying that'd make a sick ass chum handle. I'm just saying it'd be a long one, but like, hear me out. If it's not past the word limit, that'd be a sick ass chum handle. None of those words are in the Bible. I think actually all of those words are in the Bible. I put them there. I wrote my own little notes in a Bible that I don't own. I think it's from the public library, but it's okay. I don't know what's happening. Okay, anyways. We need to get into this, because I'm being so for real, so serious. That's why we have the Bible too. Is that like Homestuck too? We got the Bible too and Homestuck too. And this is great. Wait, I need to ask Shay, our local Christian. Shay, is ectobiological cognito hazard in the Bible? Okay. Beyond canon. Okay, we will see if Shay will respond if that is in the Bible or not. Shay just did ... which means I think that it's in the Bible, and Shay doesn't want to tell me. 10 things that Christians don't want you to know. Number 1, ectobiological cognitohazard. Oh, I'm gonna cry. I can't do this. Shay said I can't, which means once again I think this is like the secrets that Christians don't want you to know. Okay, guys, we're cracking the code. It does sound like a cool read. I'm tearing up. 1 second. Oh, anyways, we're here for a reason, and it's not this. It's not this. I don't know. Okay, Shay said good, she doesn't know. Okay, okay. This is not why we're here. I swear to God, I had a reason to be talking about Homestuck. Anyways, and you know what? Speaking of Homestuck, I do point out the family tree to them too, because this is something that like has always been like sitting in the back of my brain, and it's legal shit. Legally shit, you know? Because people always talk to me about the biological things, and then I'm just like, legally though, legally. Fun fact, legally, Jane and Jake are cousins. Legally. And I talk about that, and then people look at me like I'm crazy. I'm just like, legally they are. Same with John and Jade. They were legally cousins. Biologically, maybe it's a no. But legally, they are. You know, I always talk about that, and people are just like, what are you saying? And I'm just like, I don't know how clear I could be right now about things that I think about that probably nobody else in the entire world thinks about. And that's okay. I think about this quite often. And you know what? This is why I make family trees, which is why we're here today, which we need to get back on track because I can't keep getting distracted. This is gonna go awful if I keep getting distracted with things that you guys say to me. But, I watched Project Hail Mary. I have now watched it 8 times. I should probably have a Project Hail Mary, like, notification that just informs you guys when I watch it again, because it's been 8 times now. Something's wrong with me. But then, okay, there's a trope, a maze. There's a trope, not really a trope, an AU. It's an alternate universe, an AU. That's the word I'm looking for. It's an AU. It started out very simple, of Ryan Gosling from Project Hail Mary and then Ryan Gosling from The Fall Guy being twins. It was a simple AU called the Coltland AU. They were twins. And then it became the Coltland Gentry AU because we looked at the Gray Man and we're like, okay, but that Ryan Gosling being their older brother, right? And we're like, okay, this is perfect, wonderful. We're like, okay, so we have the Coltland Gentry AU. And then somebody suggested, what if we take every Ryan Gosling character and make it into like the Ryan Gosling cinematic universe? And I was like, this is a great idea. I'm here for it. I'm too exhausted. But then I was like, I was so certain I was just going to stay on the peripherals. I liked watching the Gray Man, so I was like, you know what? I'll accept this. I like the Gray Man. But then I started watching all of the Ryan Gosling movies, and it's becoming a problem. And the way that I solve my problems is with making a family tree to make sense of everything that is going on, because that makes the most sense in my brain. We're gonna rip the Band-Aid off. We're just gonna go. Okay, guys, this looks insane. This looks insane. I'm crazy. Okay, we're doing great. Anyways, guys, you gotta hear me out. I've situated this. I wish I could show you what this originally looked like, because it was not this complicated. It was so much simpler before I got a hold of it. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Disney Channel. This is only going to pertain to Ryan Gosling movies that I have seen so far. If I have not seen it yet, it will not be on this family tree. I have seen, I think 7. Let me count. Wait, hold on. Let me count. 6. I think I've seen 6 Ryan Gosling movies so far. Those are just already the labels that were on here, so I kind of just copy and pasted them. I was like, I cannot be fucked to change these all right now until I'm here on stream where you guys can witness me actually doing all this, because I've done things. I've done so many things. This is gonna go great. Okay. Let me get in my seat. Let's crack our knuckles. Okay, so the movies that I have seen so far: Project Hail Mary, The Fall Guy, The Gray Man, Nice Guys, Barbie, and Lars and the Real Girl. Those are the 6 that I have seen so far, if I'm remembering correctly. Those are the 6 I have seen. This is crazy. I'm crazy. Okay. I've seen those 6. No, 7, because I've seen Drive as well. Okay, so I've seen 7. I almost forgot about Drive, but Drive is going to be on here. Drive. So we have seen 7 movies. And you know what? I was almost tempted to do a tier list, because I have a tier list of which movies I like the most based on how many times I've rewatched them. The top one being Project Hail Mary. No. Simon from Iron Lung is not on here, and I'm gonna say this right now. I am not a big enough fan of Markiplier to know any of his alter egos. I think there's one with a pink mustache, and I know about Darkiplier. I don't know any of the other ones. I'm not a big enough fan to know all the other ones, so like I'm don't make me do a family tree of those. I will break. I can't do it. But Simon from Iron Lung theoretically could be on here one day. I will say I'm more of a fan of Grace and Rocky and Adrian. That's my ship of choice. I'm crazy. Crazy. Okay, anyways. Oh my god. Okay, anyways, let's get into this. I already have images. I hope you guys are ready for me to be insane. Okay, anyways. We're gonna start in the simplest and easiest section. Which is over here. But in the end, you're just my friend, and love is not a game. Okay? And that's this is gonna get complicated if you've never seen these movies. We're gonna start over here in the universe of Lars and the Real Girl. Because we got baby boy Lars. Okay, we got baby boy Lars. Lars, fun fact, Lars has a brother. I really hope this crops correctly. It did not. Okay, there's Lars' brother, Gus. So, okay, we got, let's see if I can remember their names. Lars Lindstrom. That is the first Gosling on this thing. And then his brother, who is Gus Lindstrom. Gus Lindstrom. So we got Lars Lindstrom, Gus Lindstrom. And Gus has a wife named Karen Lindstrom. Okay. Okay, we all know Karen. We all love Karen. There we go. Karen. From this place, love is not a game. So we got Karen, Gus, and Lars. They have a daughter because she's pregnant during the movie. I actually don't remember she had the baby. Lindstrom baby. Lindstrom baby. Generic baby image. This is gonna go fine. Baby. If I look up a generic baby. You know what? Yeah, that works. Nope. I need a baby. Generic baby. You know what? Generic baby. There we go. There we go. We got the simple side of the family. We got the really easy part of this family that we can understand. The Lindstrom part of the family. I don't know how any of this works, and it might get complicated. I don't know how last names work. I have an idea, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. It's gonna get complicated when we get here. Yes. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna just say Mr. March. Mrs. March. Okay. This is all making sense. Okay? Right? Lindstrom uncle. And then Mr. Lindstrom. Mrs. Lindstrom. Okay. So this is like the fucking Descendants Lindstrom family. Lindstrom grandma. And then Lindstrom Deepaw. I've seen none of the movies you've seen except for Barbie, so far I'm just in sponge mode. It's okay. Okay, Lars and the Real Girl, which is the movie that we're like still on right here. I'm gonna tell you right now, sad as hell. Oh my god. But like not... I think I say sad in the sense that it's going to make you cry, but you're going to feel so like overwhelmed with an emotion. It's like overwhelmingly makes you want to cry. I would not say it's necessarily in a bad or tragic way though. It's just a lot. It's overwhelming to my emotions. Kind of in a hopeful way. Kind of in a like heartbreak way. It's complicated. It'll make you cry. Oh my god. It's so good. I love it so much. Okay. So Mr. and Mrs. March. Let's go to this family now. They have... Okay, wait. We need to go back to uploads. They have their firstborn son, which is Holland March. Holland March. This is Holland March. His wife is never named in the movie. This is from The Nice Guys, which is probably one of my favorite buddy cop movies I have ever seen now. This is a hilarious movie. I've watched it 4 times. I think if I had a tier list of favorite Ryan Gosling movies, I think it would be second, which is saying something because I've seen a lot of them so far. But there is a pretty common fandom idea of naming the wife Emma, which I'll go with, Emma March. She is in fact dead in the movie, and she is never named. She is British. That is all we know. She was British, and she died a year prior to the movie starting, which is so fucking sad. Jesus Christ. And they have a daughter named Holly March. Do I have a photo of Holly? No, dang it. I forgot to grab one when I was grabbing everyone else. Holly March. You know, yeah, that's a good photo of her. I like that photo. Baby girl. Actually, I'll use this photo. This is Holly March. Holly March. You know what? what I miss. The Ryan Gosling cinematic universe. That is what you're missing. Let me get a generic photo of like a grayed out person. This is not what I wanted. Silhouette. I think I spelled silhouette wrong. You know what? Yeah, I'll use this. No, it's a graphic. It doesn't work. I need photos. You know what? Yeah, we'll use this. Okay. Get your notebook. This will be It will. I will be testing you guys after this, and you will have homework. There will be homework at the end of this lesson. Anyways, so Holland March and Emma March have Holly March, which is the firstborn son of the March family. From this distance, looks like call Saul. Oh my god. You know what? You know what? Fair. Fair. I need another generic silhouette for the next one. Second born, middle child of the March family. I'm just gonna say Sister March. And you know what? It's gonna be okay. And then, you know what? I swear it's not through osmosis. I'm just gonna put question marks. This is where we go a little bit balls to the walls, if you will. Okay? Great. 10 out of 10. Where? Okay, I need another generic female photo. That's huge. There we go. Generic female. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then a generic dude. We need a generic dude. Generic dude photo. I don't want to make him look cool. He's just generic. You know what? That's a good generic photo. Okay. So generic sister to Holland March, and then random dude. They have. Let me go back to the uploads. Do I have him? I do have him. They have Driver from the movie Drive. I'm seeing pictures of non-generic dudes. I gotta use generic. I gotta do generic. This is Driver, which I need to know. Fun fact. Okay, so his fun fact, in the movie Driver, he doesn't have a fucking name. He has no name. He's also a baby psychopath, but we're gonna ignore that for now. I just need to emphasize, he has no name. I think he's related to Baby Driver. Similar vibes. But he's just a straight up baby psychopath. I kind of love that for him. Watching the movie, I was like, is this the reason that Ryan Gosling is gonna become one of my favorite actors? Because I saw him be a baby psychopath in a fucking high stakes, like, movie? Yes, this is the Gosling verse. We're doing great. This is wonderful. Anyways, yeah, Driver. Great time. Great time. 10 out of 10. Or in it. There's a me. No! I took this from a generic family tree template, and there just happened to be one labeled me, and I kind of just moved it there for now as a placeholder so I knew where all the writing had to go. I am not in it personally. That'd be fucking hilarious, though. Maybe I can try to fit it somewhere. Fuck no. No, especially with what this shit's gonna be. But anyways, yeah. In my head, in my personal headcanon, Holland's sister, the middle child of the March family, went missing, and then Driver one day just showed up on his doorstep, and he's like, I have a nephew. I have a nephew. What do you mean I have a nephew? That's it. He just found out he had a nephew and that his sister was dead. I think that is my thought. And also my brain, Holland has only sisters. He doesn't have any. What's the word I'm thinking of? He doesn't have any brothers. That's the word I'm thinking of. Holland, no brothers. He had only sisters. First sister disappeared, and then second sister ended up with a piece of shit. And now we're gonna need another generic silhouette. I can't look up the word silhouette. Okay, silhouette woman. There we go. Photos. We need photos. You know, yeah, let's go with this one. And that is, Mrs. Gentry. Yes. Okay. Now we're cooking. This is where it gets, we're shoving a lot of movies in together, and this is gonna get complicated. Mrs. Gentry, and then Mr. Gentry. Because I think maybe they said his name, but I'm pretty sure they never said his movie in The Gray Man. That's okay. Silhouette man. That's kind of terrifying. Let's go with that. Okay. Hello, just a quick stop in. Hello, Johnny. Hi, Johnny. Hello, Johnny. Johnny, are you sure you don't want to stick around for this insanity? Okay. It's okay. Okay. Anyways, okay, so Mrs. Gentry and Mr. Gentry had 3 kids. The firstborn, we're going back to uploads. Gentrification. Firstborn is in fact, Coltland, which I'm gonna say this right now. If I didn't love the movie The Gray Man so much, I would bully this man for his real name. What kind of fucking name is Coltland? What kind of name is Coltland? Like, are you kidding me? That is the dumbest name I've ever. Oh, I'm at work. Oh, fuck work. This is more important. Whatever the fuck I'm doing right now. Whatever the hell this is. Anyways, okay. Coltland Gentry. You'll pay my bills? No, I won't pay for shit. Anyways, okay, after Coltland Gentry is born, then we have the twins, which now we're going away from The Gray Man into the other 2 movies that, like, started this entire freaking AU, which is, in fact, The Fall Guy and Project Hail Mary. Which, Project Hail Mary is my beloved. It's my favorite movie right now. Holy crap. Will I say it's my all-time favorite movie? I don't know. That's really hard. That's besides the point. Anyways, we have, okay, first older twin in my brain. Older twin, which is, Colt Seavers. I have an explanation on why they have different last names. We'll get to that in a minute. This is why I have my glasses on. We got to be really, really smart. And then we have Ryland Grace. Ryland Grace. I forgot this. There we go. There we go. Ryland Grace. So we have the family. We have the This is okay. It all makes sense, okay? I forgot Ken. We gotta get to Ken now because, listen, I'm putting him here, and this is something I thought was funny. His name is Kenland Lindstrom. You know that uncle that we don't really talk about because he kind of ended up in a cult? That's Ken. His full name is Kenland Lindstrom. And that's funny to me. Anyways, yes, he's Holland March's uncle. And he's like that uncle is like, we don't talk about it, but it happened. They're like, what the fuck do you mean it happened? You're like, I don't know how to tell you. I don't know how to say this. It was weird. He ended up in a cult. I think he ran the cult for a little bit, and now he's just part of the cult. Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, that's great. And then we have all of the siblings, all of the cousins. And then these are all cousins. This is all cousins through the March family, and then these are all cousins through the Lindstrom family. And it's all making sense to me. Okay? Great. 10 out of 10. All you need to know is that his wife died. He does have a new life partner. Let's say that. He has a new life partner, which is in fact Jackson Healy. But it's the 70s. You know how it is. Let's be insane. There's great times in all of these. I'm having a great time. Okay. All you need to know is that he killed their father at age 15 because their father tried to murder Ryland. And then in my head, Ryland and Colt, depending on the universe that you want to like it cross-section at, you know, depending on which wires you want to cross, where we're going in the different cinematic universes, because there are multiple options. Either they ended up both in foster care and then were adopted by a very sweet and loving family, and that family had the last name Grace, so Ryland became Ryland Grace, and Colt became Colton Grace. But because he is a stuntman, he wanted to have a stage name and something that sounded a little cooler, so he went with Colt Seavers, which is his stage name, not his legal name. His legal name is Colt Grace. Which, I spelled this wrong. Why? Why was that an L? It's an R. Cortland. Anyways, he has his last name still. Technically, not his name. If I moved this up, there would be another one because he has Claire, which, you know what, that's basically his kid. We're not even gonna beat around the bush. Anyways, but he still has the Gentry last name from their dad. And it's a great time. And also in my head, in another universe, Holland March got the call that this shit was happening. And so he got Colt and Ryland, and he moved them to California because fun fact, this is crazy to me. Canonically, outside of the Gosling verse, outside of all of this, Cortland Gentry and Colt Seavers are both from Florida in canon. Crazy. They're both from Florida. And then I don't remember what like any of these movies are from. I don't remember where they take place. Mostly in space, but I'm pretty sure he is from Northern California. I don't remember exactly. I just know it's like up there. Northern California. His movie takes place in Australia, but I'm pretty sure he lives in California as well. He's from LA.
Well, from the Facebook.
So I don't know exactly what's going on, but like I figured it out eventually. This is great. This is great. God, Kenland Lindstrom being his full name is so funny to me. This is the funniest thing in the entire world. And I did it specifically because why are there so many lands in their family? There's Ryland, Cortland, and Holland. So it was like Kenland. There's a Kenland now. This makes sense in my head. I need now generic photos. You know what? Okay, we're gonna do old grandma. Old grandma. Let's see some photos of old grandmas. You know what? Old enough. Let's do. Okay, old grandpa. You know what? Yeah, he looks spicy. Okay. 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 We need more silhouettes. You know what? Yeah. Yeah. All right. We'll do that. I'm okay with that. And then there's a Mrs. Lindstrom. You know, what's a good photo? What's a good photo? You know what? Yeah, let's do this one. There we go. Okay, and then we need a man.
You already paid that?
Dude, Mr. March. Another silhouette. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Okay. Okay. This is crazy. I feel crazy. We did it though. So for everybody that was keeping notes, we have the Lindstrom grandma, Lindstrom grandpa, then there is first daughter who married Mr. March, so the Mr. and Mrs. March, and they had 3 kids, which was Holland March, who married Emma March, who had Holly March, and then there was the middle child, which we're just calling Sister March, who knows who she ended up with. They both died. Driver was born from them, little guy, he's down here, and then we go back up. We have youngest child who married Mr. Gentry. So we have Mr. and Mrs. Gentry.
You don't even know what she's talking about.
And they had 3 kids, Cortland Gentry, and then they had the 2 twins, which is Colt Severs, Ryland Grace. So we got that whole. And then we go back up and we got Kenlyn Lindstrom, who we don't talk about because he ended up in a cult. And then the youngest, which is Mr. Lindstrom, married Mrs. Lindstrom, and they had 2 kids, which is Lars Lindstrom and Gus Lindstrom. And then Gus Lindstrom married Karen Lindstrom, and they had Lindstrom baby. So now we have the whole family tree, and I feel like I won in life, and I feel like this is the correct thing. Will this expand as I watch more? Probably. I don't know which one I'm going to watch next, but I expect this will expand. Eventually, at some point in my life, it will have to expand, and I will just have to live with that fact. I should have probably... You know what? Okay. In this corner, I'm going to list all the movies that this shit is from. So, there be some strongest genetics in this tree. The genetics is going strong in this family. Okay. Okay, now movies involved. All? I can spell. Argentines. Okay. I'm gonna make this smaller. Yeah, you guys can still see that. That's okay. Okay, so first one, Project Hail Mary. Second one. You know what? I will do this as a tier list of my favorite movies so far that are involved in this. Nice Guys. Oh wait, it's The Nice Guys. I can't spell. And then The Gray Man, which is number 3 for me. Holy crap, I loved that movie. It was so good. This was really hard. I really liked all of these movies, but then I had to be like, which ones am I going to rewatch the most? Which is how I had to pick. What was next? What would be next? I have this in Shay's DMs, actually. 1 minute. Let me consult the ancient text. Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright. Okay. And then it's Drive. Then the Fall Guy. and Lars and the Real Girl. And then finally Barbie. Alright, so these are all the ones I have seen so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I can recommend Blade Runner 2049. I felt bad for the main character at the end. Yeah, I've heard about that. I've heard he's in that one as well. I don't know how that would fit into any of this, but I will do my goddamn best. Actually, I have an idea of maybe how it could fit. Anyways, we'll get into that later. Anyways, so these are all the ones that I have seen so far for the cinematic universe. It's been going great. My top 3 I would 100% recommend. I know The Gray Man is very like generic action movie, so like not everybody's cup of tea. He's the lead role, but fitting him here would be required expanding the tree. Exactly. That's why I'm just like, this will have to take a minute. Hi, Levi. Hello. Good evening. Good afternoon. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Yeah. Your homework is to pick a movie from this list, guys, and watch it. That is your homework. Something from this list, the top 3 I would recommend the most, but like any of these movies I would recommend and make you guys watch. The one that I will never watch and I will not recommend is in fact The Notebook. I won't watch The Notebook. That's not happening. I'm not a romance. I don't watch romance. I think that's why The Fall Guy is so low. I really liked the movie, but it did have a romance subplot, which I wasn't exactly here for. Meanwhile, the top 3 didn't have actual romance in it. Nice Guys, you could say it had romance. There was a vibe, but like, logistically speaking, there was no romance in this. There was some hilarity though, and I love a good funny movie. But those 3 I would recommend. Anyways, yes. Watch Drive. I've seen some clips from it. It's great. I love My Baby Psychopath. He's so good. I love him. I kind of want to watch that one more. Because I've been watching these 3 a lot, so I haven't watched like any of these more than once. I might rewatch Drive, because I did like that one a lot. These 2 probably ones that I'm never going to rewatch. I loved Barbie, but like it's just not something I particularly would want to rewatch, you know, but it's okay. We're figuring it out. This family tree is crazy, and it will expand the more movies I watch, which is kind of concerning. Let's see if I can, like right there. Okay. I had nothing else planned except for this stupid family tree. Okay, wait, I'm gonna download it real quick. I'm gonna download this. Just to have it. Just to say that I have it. Just to be absolutely insane. And then, I can share it with Nana. I don't think Nana's awake right now, but it's okay. Okay. Yep. And then next stream, after your homework, next stream, I don't know when next stream is. Probably tomorrow. Might not be tomorrow. I don't know. I think, okay, here's my thing. Shay made the mistake of saying that she would watch at least some of these movies with me. So I might be marathoning Gosling movies tomorrow. That might be a thing that happens. I don't know. Anyway. I love this. This is great. Okay. I'm sending it to people as if, like, I'm not batshit insane. You know, I'm gonna say watched so far. That way it makes more sense. Movies I've watched so far. Because there will be more involved probably when I watch more of them. This is crazy. Okay, anyways. We have so much power. Here, what if I put the Gosling cinematic universe onto the Menagerie SMP? What if that happens? What if I do that? I can't do that, but like, what if? Hear me out. Okay. This is great. I put the Ryan Gosling cinematic universe onto, put it in a book in a public library. Okay, do I put it in the public library or do I put it in my private library and then make people have to come seek it out? You know those like long ass like books that just have the whole entire family history? I could put it in a book, or there are custom maps and I could just put this image as a custom map. Just somewhere in the SMP, this exists. I think it would be funny. Anyways, this is good. Hey, God. Yeah, I think I'm going to watch Drive tonight again. Just for something's wrong with me. Cortland Gentry is probably my favorite Gosling. I will just say that now. I love him dearly. I don't know why. I kind of, for some reason, like, was like, you know what? He's going to be my favorite. I don't know why he became my favorite. There's so many. Okay, so 1 Gosling, 2 Gosling, red Gosling, blue Gosling. 2 separate versions. The one in your private library could be the editor's first print or something. First edition Gosling verse. The Gosling verse first edition. My greatest fear in life is me going viral again for making a family tree because I don't think I can handle that. It was stressful enough when I was known as the family tree guy in the Dream SMP days. That was a time. I don't want to do that again. No, thank you. I don't want to do it again. But like chronically, this is what I couldn't stop thinking about. People kept talking about it. And I was like, I need to make a physical visual of what people are talking about on TikTok because I'm going to go crazy if I don't. So I did it. It's okay. We did it. We made it. All of them. I will say, I think favorite movie, Project Hail Mary. Favorite Gosling is definitely Cortland. Holland is a really close second, though. Oh my god, he's hilarious. That whole movie is great. 10 out of 10. Great time. I had a great time. I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do with myself because this is all I had planned. This is all I had in my brain. This is all I got. This is all I got. We could do Menagerie now. Let's do a little menagerie. Minecraft. Minecraft. Let's get it open. I can show you guys that I've been expanding the tunnels. Again. It's been going great. Let's get the Minecraft open, please. God dang it. Why does the browser need updating? We wait here patiently. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Ooh. It takes so long to update. Jesus. Oh, I can also take off my glasses, I guess. Let's take off my glasses real quick. Hello? Oh, hi, Reese. Blocks. TikTok. Yeah, glasses. Here we go. Glasses are off now. You guys saw nothing? Okay, we are glasses free now. I can get my arms out as well. while I'm trying to get Minecraft to load. I do not care. Please. But hi, 63 months is insane. What the? Okay, I thought Minecraft just crashed for a second. That scared me. I just saw the mother effing meat. You saw nothing. There was nothing. Avert your eyes. Am I in the right skin? I'll be in my overalls today. We're working, so I'll be in my overalls. Category, thank you. I gotta switch my category. Category to Minecraft. And my name. I'll change it to this and then Menagerie SMP. There we go. Who are you and what did you do with yellow? I am yellow, no matter what. I mean, did you guys forget that I can canonically shapeshift? Because I can do that. I don't know if you guys remember. Jesus Christ, Minecraft takes so long to open. Oh, I gotta change this, actually. Oop, did not mean to do that. There we go. There we go. Minecraft's opening. Oh yeah, I can show you guys, I've been working on the tunnels more. I kind of stopped working on the library because I got distracted about working on the tunnels. It's been a great time. Okay, we go here. I click that. We go here. I click. Where is it? Minecraft. There we go. Time for the menagerie. We go on. We go on. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. I gotta change my status to streaming. We're streaming. Guys, look. I got full netherite now. We have netherite. It was a pretty penny. It was expensive. I'm going to be so for real. It was expensive as hell. Anyways, I started expanding. You can kind of see it on the map. Oh, my flowers are covering it. I started expanding because I wanted to go through here. This fun fact, it ended here, and then Spawn Village is right up there, which we can climb up to. Then I was like, I want to keep going. So we kept going. And I have this part already carved out, and we're starting to get a little more carving in. I'm like, we're doing it. We have more tunnel now. To the point where you can't see the other side. You couldn't already, but now it's even worse. Of like, you just straight up can't see. This is going great. I love it. The tunnels are expanding. Ever so slowly. They're encroaching. We're going to connect this tunnel with the corner over here. So they meet up. And it's gonna go great. Yeah, see, those two corners are gonna meet up. This one and this one. They're gonna meet up. And then we have this right here, which is long because the ravine is right there. And then we're gonna stop right here, and then I'm going to start doing things here to avoid the ravine, because we only want 2 of them. I don't know how secret they are when my location is very public, but you know what? They're great tunnels. They do expand from the spawn village all the way to Avs. So if like you ever want like a speedy way to get through there without jumping over everything, just straight up do that. Okay, how do I get home again? Oh, I'm lost in my own tunnels. Here we are. I know where I'm going now. It's okay. We turn. Nope. Next turn. Next turn. Is now we're at the library, which I haven't started a whole lot. I worked on the stairs and a pattern for that. And I think a pattern for how I want the lower floor to be on the walls. That's what I've been working on so far over here. For the library, it's been going great. It's been 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I don't know why I went in there. If I go in there, I better have enough. It's great. I love my tunnels. Wait, it has a pretty public entrance. Are you fucking kidding me? What the hell? What happened? Do not kill all my cows. There's so many! Let's just let them duke it out for a second. Jesus Christ. I did not. They're just there. I don't even have villagers here. Oh yeah, by the way, this is going to be happening on Thursday. Koju and Mondi are getting married. Anyways. Why are there so many? I want to get a screenshot. Y'all do not kill my cows. Jesus. Anyway, I gotta eat real quick. Jesus! I don't know. Is this an assassination attempt? I've been pretty good. I don't think anybody wants to murder me on the server. That I know of. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to go in there. There we go. Jesus. What the hell? That's so many ominous bottles! And an egg. Anyways, okay. I thought I saw another one up on the hill. How many arrows are in me, actually? Nope, press. Gonna get you to deliver a gift to the newlyweds on my behalf? Yeah! Just put it in my... Oh my god. Put it in my mailbox and I can deliver it for you on Thursday. As long as it's not like murder. I will not deliver murder. I will simply not do that. Anyways, like I was saying, I have a pretty, like, obvious place. Like, Spawn Village is right here. And I am literally here, under Luna. Like, Lunar's up there, I am here. So, like, it's a pretty easy and obvious spot. And then I can cut through here to get to the post office and everything. Heck, there's another skeleton horse. Hey, could you deliver this brick of C4? Why are there so many skeleton horses by my house? I cannot own another skeleton horse. I might own another skeleton horse. I gotta build a stable or something. Somehow get them under my house. I could put them... They could be like like... I can make underground stables. Anyways. Have fun getting home. Stay safe. Please, do I have any mail? I do not have any mail. We're good. I'm gonna be real. I don't know what half of the stores in the shopping district are. I recently found out that we had a wood shop. I don't know what like any of them are. I just found out where the smithing shop is when I needed all of this. It was a pretty penny, but it was worth it. Here's mine, my little home. I want to decorate it more. Oh yeah, I need to get stone. Oh. I need to go grab more stone. That's what I needed. I knew I was forgetting something over here. Need to play more this week? I still don't have an idea. needs ideas when you can simply just live in the wall? I kind of really enjoy living underneath somebody because, like, my roof looks phenomenal. Lunar did all the detailing around my house. I didn't have to do anything except dig my tunnels. And you know what? I love that. That's beautiful. Yeah, I need to get more stone. I am not even joking, so much stone. Every supply of my stone I had sold, so I really need to collect some more. Which do I have? Yeah, I have my silk touch pick. So I might dig tunnels and proceed to simply get a shit ton of stone. I sold so much of it. 5 shulkers of stone. 5 shulkers. That's crazy. It was a lot of stone. But it was worth it. There's zombies on the roof. Anyways. There we go. Okay, now stone is all filled up. That's the one thing I really like, is that, like, I can sell what I've been, like, mining for making my house. So I'm okay. Financially. Financially, I'm doing great. Everything else, possibly not. See, like, I got 39 stacks of diamonds. I'm doing okay. 39 stacks of diamonds. 39 stacks of diamond blocks. Not the same thing. I've been enjoying having that. I've been enjoying living in my tunnels. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Jam and butter, and then tea and toast are upstairs. I really need to get them, like, better nicknames. Actually, where are Home and Stuck? Are Home and Stuck okay? I haven't checked on my kids in a minute. Yep, there's Home and Stuck. This one's home, that one's stuck. I did have a sniffer in here, but we don't need to talk about what happened to the sniffer. Anyways, I want to finish, these two connect here. And then I want to do, I'm thinking, kind of stupid, but, like, a big one that, like, goes here and then, like, connects here, maybe? I think we just... It's suffocated! We don't need to go into detail. It's okay. But I'm thinking, like, here to connecting right here. That sounds good. It'll be great. Maybe smaller. I need to remember to do smaller, kind of like over here. Of its own accord? Technically, yes. It refused to get out of the wall, and I was like, gonna cry if I had to deal with it anymore. So I just kind of let it suffocate itself. Sometimes you just gotta let, like, nature run its course or something like that. I think that's the saying. Anyways. Hold up in court. Well, joke's on you, there is a backlog of court cases on this server, and mine doesn't even make, like, top 10. So, I think I'm okay. I don't even want to know what's on the docket for court cases right now. I know there's a book, I think, outside of the courthouse currently that has, like, all of the court cases, because they're remodeling the courthouse. Which should be an interesting venture. I'm curious to see what the hell happens with all of those. Should I build a tunnel underneath the courthouse? Perhaps. Wait, okay, but which direction would the courthouse be? It'd be that direction. No, no, this direction. Court would be that direction. Why would that even be a question? Which I could start digging to. I could theoretically build like tunnels here. Just avoiding whatever this is. I don't know what this is. This isn't me. This is somewhere underneath Spawn Village and I don't know what it is. And then I could expand like here. We have open area. But for now, I want to stick to this and getting this done. These tunnels will simply never be done. I swear to God. Ram! This doesn't even have efficiency 5 on it yet, which kind of bums me out. Speaking of efficiency, Koju gifted me 3 nether stars, and I don't remember exactly where I put them. I have an idea of where I think I put them, but I don't remember for sure where they are. And I think I just have to accept this fact about me, is that I have no fucking clue where they are. I will find them eventually. I'll just like stumble upon them. I think if I was me, I would put them next to my, what is it called? I think I'd put them next to my netherite hoe. But I can't be certain if they're next to my netherite hoe because I don't remember if I put it next to my netherite hoe. Which is in my bedroom, which my bedroom is still really boring because I never finished decorating. I kind of made it, I put walls and floors down, and then I never finished. Room's tamed an animal! Let's go. I think one of these days I should do a mining stream and then we just put on an anime like I used to. Because I used to do that sometimes. And I think that'd be really fun to do again. Just a simple anime, just playing in the corner while I'm mining away. Maybe even words on stream. Who knows? Dear God, a 24-hour mining stream. Every sub is, I don't even know. 1 sub equals a stack of stone or something. I don't know how it would work, but I think it would be very fun. I have many ideas for 24-hour streams, and not enough 24 hours to do 24-hour streams, because I get exhausted very quickly, and unfortunately I am chronically ill. The one I really want to still do is Cobblestuck, which is a process. But it will get done, I swear to God. Oh, I think I did this too far. Oh, I think I might have done this too far. That's okay. That's okay. We stop and we go check. Ooh, might have not gone too far. Might be okay. second. Okay, there we go. Me when I tunnel when you do you ever have a dream when you dig a tunnel and you dig a tunnel and then you dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel? Wait, wasn't there, I think there's a channel. Oh, hey, Levi went live! Okay, I swear to God there's a channel. There is, okay. I've been meaning to ask, how do we tackle that time limit in Mindstuck? Do we want to set aside a day or two IRL for playing to keep a sense of urgency? Yes! I want to do the Cobblestuck as like an actual 24-hour stream because I think it'd be really funny, especially when we start getting loopy and delusional. I also think before the stream. Oh no! No! Evil, 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 evil and terrible. I think that'd be terrible. I'm in. I think we should divvy up what Pokemon we're all going to be hunting for. Alright, guys. Hashtag tunnel, let's go! But okay, for the 24-hour Cobblestuck, I think it'd be easier if we mentally prepared ourselves to specifically try to tackle either, like, biome-specific Pokemon or, like, types of Pokemon. I could personally either go for fishing Pokemon that you can get through fishing or the fossil Pokemon. I think that's what I would go after. Personally. Pokemon side of things depends on what biomes we find. Yeah, for real, for real. Okay, yeah, I did this too long. That's okay. We just fill it in. These tunnels must be congruent. But I don't want to hit the ravine again. Okay. 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 Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Alright. It's square. It goes in the square hole. Okay. Now, if we want to get this digging a tunnel, diggy hole, we gotta go this way to the library. The library. The library. Really tackle the fishing mons, but there's a lot of fish in the Pokédex. There are so many fish. It's gonna be a time. The fish. Okay, so it's 20. I have too many 24-hour stream ideas, and it's becoming a problem. Okay, center here. It needs to be. There we go. Okay. Okay. I need to like spread them out, but like my brain is like going a mile a minute. I think that'd be very fun. I think the 24-hour mining stream might make me actually go insane, which is kind of why I want to do it. I think it'd be really funny. I want to see how close we can get without actually losing it. Who knows? Maybe I somehow survive the whole thing. And then we could go on to set a world record or something. Who knows? No plan at the start, and later divvy up the remaining Pokemon we've missed. Okay, okay. That sounds like a plan. We get the Pokemon. Okay, but here's my thing. I'm not going into the medium. We're not entering the medium if I don't have a Ditto, which that might take the entire time. Who knows? If we don't find a good biome with a Ditto that's able to spawn, I will go to the ends of the earth to find a Ditto. I'm not entering the medium without a Ditto. It is my favorite Pokemon. It's a little genderless amorphous blob that I absolutely adore. All it takes is a boat. I don't know about that. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for my outburst. I will cease. Okay. We'll have to figure it out. September is when I'm busiest. So probably either July or August was when we'll have to figure it out. Who knows, though? It could go spectacularly bad, and then we crash and burn, and somebody dies. Possibly me. What if I am still stuck inside the Gosling verse and I can't get out, and then, like, it never happens? I love how all of my shit is freaking Silk Touch. I have a Silk Touch shovel. I have a Silk Touch pickaxe. I have a Silk Touch axe. Here we go. Okay. Life was quiet all around. Beautiful island, nice and non-violent. No, my music stopped. The Rattling Bog. Oh, the Rattling Bog, the bog down in the valley. Oh, the Rattling Bog, the bog down in the valley. Oh. Bog down in the valley. Oh. If I hit anything else, it'll be okay. Eternal Horizons to the playlist? I don't know that. What is Eternal Horizons? Wait. Is it a band or is it a song? Oh! That's what the Doom song is called. Okay, I never knew it actually had a name. Or what the name was. I'll add that to the playlist because I do in fact enjoy that song because I sing it constantly. I'm just picturing all of my chill music for streaming and then just freaking Eternal Horizon starts playing. Okay. It will be added shortly. I have to download the song through completely legal means to get it on my computer. But we will get it on there. Because I'm not a coward. I don't use Spotify. Hi, Brett. Okay. In the bog down in the valley, yo. She's on the desk now. It's okay. Nope, wrong one. Okay, that goes there. This goes there, this goes there, and this goes here. Ka-chow. Okay. If I turn this into the real actual back rooms and made like smaller rooms, I could put hiding spots in this thing. Oh my god. Hear me out. Or make a room to nowhere. Smaller doors. Had Easter eggs? Oh, I do the Easter egg hunt on here again. Oh my god, yes. At one point I had enough eggs. Fun fact, if I dig over here, I stopped digging over here because this is, Av's, greenhouse, and it was so full of chickens, it was making my tunnels lag. I couldn't move. Room closet, yeah. And because I couldn't move, I was like, oh no. Oh no! I couldn't do anything, so I was like, screw it. And I went in and I killed every last chicken. So I cleared out all of the chickens in Av's greenhouse. And it was very lethargic. Lethargic? Cathartic. That is the word. Cathartic, not lethargic. It was very nice. It was peaceful. No chickens were harmed in the making of that at all, probably. Okay. Oh, too far over. Anyways, okay.
Bravo.
Oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay, so this is still the center, which means you delete this. I'm just like going in the perfect direction for this cave. Okay, okay, okay. Alrighty. This is going great. Okay. like surgery. You have to do facial reconstruction before you can actually do the rest of the body. I'm like making hand gestures like you guys can see me. You cannot. Where did my food go? There's it. I hate when my caves are ominous. I get ominous cave noises everywhere I go. I can't escape them. Use your favorite shade of green. And trees, lots of plants in the front yard. A place where you can garden as you please. There's a heart to keep you warm. There's a window to watch the storm. Okay, I'm thinking, like, here expand. Kane's on! Yay! Okay.
Love is not a game. I built a home in Minecraft. It's the house of your dreams. It's got everything from your pictures.
Yes. Okay. And of course it is.
It's got nice wooden floors. It's not perfect. It's not fancy.
But it's yours. Won't you call it home? Ooh, Lightmatica. I'm so scared to learn how to use Lightmatica. It's like, at this point, I've gone my whole entire Minecraft life not using Lightmatica, and I'm scared to learn. And at this point, I'm too scared. Mistake. I know in real life we've gone separate ways, but oh. Oop. I don't have any of my torch shit on me. Let's. Okay, fuck. Where did I put it? I think. Is it upstairs or is it in the bakery? So let's check here first. It is here. Okay, thank God. Okay, anyways. Oh yeah, that hole's still there. We'll figure it out. It's the same with, there's like this new one where you can like test builds. I don't remember what it's called. It's really big and complicated and I'm scared to use it. I think it starts with an A, but I can't be certain. I don't remember. What if I label my tunnels? What if I have streets? What if they have street names? And then, okay, wait. If I had these as, like, street names, I think this would be Main Street, right? This would be Main Street, and then this would be First Street. You know, Main Street and First Street, because they're like the biggest cross sections. Main Street, First Street. First Street goes straight through here. This is still First Street, or does First Street end here? I don't know. And then I could tell people it's on Main when they're looking for something in my tunnels. Instead of, okay, I don't know what's funnier, giving them street names or no street names, and then when people ask for directions, giving the most generic what the fuck kind of directions in my tunnels. It's like, okay, so you enter and it's the first left, and then you make a right, and then it is the second right. And they're just like, what the fuck? Either option is really funny to me. It's the first door. Wait, so if this is First Street, then make this Second Street. So First and Second Street. This is Second Street. So it's the first left on Second Street. First door on Second Street. Either way is funny to me. I like this. I like this plan a lot. Okay. I don't know how I'd... hanging signs. I get some hanging signs. And like put them on every intersection, essentially. Number them but out of order. Oh no! Oh, that's kind of evil, but I kind of really want to do that now. Oh, how do I make hanging signs? I want to do this now. I need so much glow ink sacks, which I think I remember where the glow ink sacks are, but I'm pretty sure they were out last time I was there. And add a map or two in specific spots with the numbers also being... Oh, infrastructure at its finest. Oh, I forgot to yeet everything real quick before I go and check stuff. Actually, do I have hanging signs? I do! I have 4 spruce hanging signs! Yeah, it's like, girl, keep gate boss. Let's go. Okay. Everything goes on the other side. You're up here. You're here. No, not you. I'll put those in there. Jesus, that scared the shit out of me. I just forget there's caves all around me. Okay, and then do I have any glowing ink sacks? Because I do find some sometimes in the caves. Yeah, I do. Okay. Okay. The only thing that'll stay consistent is Main Street, which... This will be Main Street. Main. On Main. We got Main. Second Street. This is also second. Oops, I did not mean to do that. There we go. Okay. I am not server deafened anymore. We figured it out. So this is still main. Ooh, I have to do the backsides too. We still don't know why exactly I was server deafened. Nobody knows why. It is one of the life's greatest mysteries. Second. Okay. Yep, main, second. This is also main, but I'll add that later. This looks great. Or should I spread them out? Make it a little bit more sparse. Make it more confusing because it's not on every intersection. I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I'm gonna... Yes. Okay, so that's main. This says it's second, so we know this is second. Okay, I'll have to think about this. I might... Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot. Oh, actually, let me take a better screenshot. I'm gonna take a screenshot. And then off stream, I'm going to figure out where everything is. So if this is main, this is second. No, main, second. I'll have to figure out where every street is. This is gonna go great. Okay. We'll have to figure it out. Everything will have to go great. Wait, does that mean... What are these on? So at work, but at least just admin work now? Yeah, okay. So my storages are both on 2nd Street. Awesome. Excellent. 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 Now I'm getting really hungry. I know this is a super short stream, but I'm hungry as hell and I would like to go eat food. I'll do... Wednesday, I'll do a longer stream. Tuesday, I'm not sure if I'm going to stream because I might be marathoning Ryan Gosling movies. Who knows? Anyways, I know Levi was just live, I think. We could raid Levi. Ooh, Levi's playing a fun game. Pokemon Nova? Yeah, right as you get back in. I ain't putting up with you. I'm sorry. Raid Undead Levi _ I hope I did that right. Nope, I didn't. Undead Levi _ I pressed the wrong thing. There we go. Yes? We did it! Yay! Okay, perfect. Perfect. Excellent. You guys know the rules. Be good, be nice and kind. If you're not good and nice and kind, I'll hear about it like an angry teacher at the bad sub report. Nobody wants that, okay? Be decent human beings. Remember your homework. Man, I really am a teacher. You guys get ratted on like with sub reports, and I give you guys homework. You have homework now. You have to pick one of the Ryan Gosling movies that we were discussing today and watch it, and then give me a report, okay? That is it. I can show you guys the list again before we end this stream. We are picking from this list of movies, either Project Hail Mary, The Nice Guys, The Gray Man, Drive, The Fall Guy, Lars and the Real Girl, or Barbie. I just got a dog. He might eat my report. Oh god. Of course, naturally. If you give me an actual like book report in Minecraft for a Ryan Gosling movie, I think that'd be the funniest thing in the entire world. Anyways, remember your homework. I will see you guys later. We're going to the ending screen. Good night, everybody. I love you guys. Mwah. Good night.